This tutorial is about the air conditioning controller, also known as the HDL-MAC01.431. This module is designed to control fan coil systems. The module can be controlled from the HDL panel like DLP, HDL On app, and other apps. Let's take a look at the programming. First, we double click on the module. We have a number of settings. On the basic information page, we can change the fan startup protect delay, which means it can be protected within the number of seconds. The fan switch off delay, the compressor startup delay in minutes or seconds, compressor switch off delay, compressor startup protect delay. Then we have the fan voltage settings. There is a 0 to 10 output fan speed on this module. So here we have the default settings. High fan speed being 9 volts, medium fan speed being 5 volts, and low fan speed being 2 volts. The auto speed being 3 steps. On the next page, we have the AC setup. Here we can use the setup where we can change the different available modes. For example, maybe you only want auto, in which case you can disable the other functions. You can also change the temperature range available. We will leave this on for now. There are some other options not covered in this tutorial, such as complex mode, where you can really fine-tune all the settings of the air conditioning. And there is something called force cooling mode, which is when you use this compressor protect enable. But for most projects, please just use the normal mode. Now we have operational configuration. Here we can decide whether the module is operating in fully control mode or the slave mode. If you use as fully control mode, it means it will manage the controls itself within the module. If you set it to slave control mode, then it will be managed by the AC control within the DLP, the Enviro panel. If you select slave control, then you should go to your DLP, select AC, and make sure Control AC Running is selected. In this case, we want to run it as the fully control mode, in which case the DLP should not have Control AC Running selected. Regarding the temperature, we can use the included digital sensor. Up to 4 can be used. You can connect them. They are the type DS18B20. You can use them by ticking these. Or you can use the bus sensor from the DLP, for example. In this case, we'll use the DLP sensor. The channel is 1 in the DLP. It will read every 5 seconds, but you can change this to reduce the amount of data on the bus. For example, 30 seconds. The next step is to set up the DLP. Again, I'll show you. Double click on the DLP, go to the AC page, and select the subnet and the device ID of the Hvac module. In this case, it's device 2. If you're using a newly purchased Hvac module, select version 2, because this is the modern version. Press save. You have now set up your DLP. The last page on the module allows to synchronize several HVAC modules. Select one as your main host. Host function should be ticked. Then in this drop-down we can select up to 8 slaves. Here you must enter the subnet and device ID of the slave modes. We do not have any in this example, but I will pretend we have one at number 10. Make sure to click Enable and Save. Then for the next one, maybe we have one at number 11. Enable and Save, and so on. The other ones will now be controlled automatically and synchronized with this master host. You have now set up the HVAC. You can either press the button on the keypad on the panel, and you can even use this test page to control and see the results. That is the end of this module. If you have any further questions, please ask the technical support for HDL.